All right, perfect. So we go to IntelliJ, okay, and I'm gonna close these classes. In fact, this is Zach Java Brush Up. I might just make a new project. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't need to close all these. I can just go to File, New, Pro, File, New Project. Okay. And this one, let's call it Java Full Brush, Full Review. Okay. And then we go to Create, and then I'm gonna do New Window. All right. Okay, so the src file is where we make all our codes. Okay, so we start with a new Java class. Now we're going to go over object-oriented programming. So in order to go over object-oriented programming, you have to create the object you want, right? So the class is always the blueprint for the object, right? So here we're creating a class. You want a class name. So the class we're going to go for is bird. Okay, so we hit bird. Here we go. Now we have the class bird. All right. Now we want the attributes of the bird. Okay, so we're going to confine these attributes to methods. Okay, so we have methods. We say public void, and then what you do is you do the name of the attribute. So then it's going to be the name of the method. So they have wings, right?
Yes.
So we can do lowercase wings, parentheses, braces. There you go. You have a method. Now, inside of the method, you can do a code, a block of code that you want printed. So do sout and then enter system.out.println. Okay, and then you can do wings for wings. You can say the bird has 2 wings, right?
Nice.
Now we can go make a new method, and we can say public void feathers, right? We can make the parentheses. Now this is called the feathers method. We just made the feathers method. So let's make some code in here, and let's call it the bird has red feathers. Okay, and then we can go and make another one, public void beak. Okay, all right. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna do something different here, just so you understand. I'm gonna make this public static void. So it's gonna be a static method. Okay, these are non-static methods. This is a static method because we added static here. Static means you don't need to make an object to call the method. It's tied directly to the class instead of to an object. So that'll make sense in a second. But anyways, we do sout, okay, and we can just say the bird has a big beak. Okay. Now we go here, PSVM, and then PSVM is the main method. This is where the code is run from. If you notice, this triangle showed up here. It wasn't there before. So you always run the code from this class. From this main method. Okay. So if I erase this, right, that triangle disappeared. Okay. If I right click and try to run, there's no run option. Okay. But if I type in PSVM, the triangle shows up. And if I right click, all of a sudden, you can run it now. The run option is there. That wasn't there before. You see? Right? So now we need to, in order to access these methods that are non-static, they're gray right now, right? They're gray meaning they're not being used. In order for you to use them, you have to create an object of this class name, and that object is going to give you access to these methods. Okay? Like if I come here and I try to type in wings, it's not going to know anything. It's going to be like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you mean, right? So you have to first create an object. So what do? It's always class name for the object. So bird, and then I'm going to make it lowercase bird, right? And then equals new bird. Yeah, perfect. This is an object, yes, for the class bird. And then you do bird dot, you can call the methods that are available. Wings and feathers are the two non-static methods, right? So let's do wings. Okay, look, wings turned yellow, right? Now if we run this, we're gonna get bird has two wings. Okay, so let's keep that trend. Let's first instantiate, write the object name, press dot to call the method, go to feathers, right? And then you run this and you have wings and feathers, both are running. Okay, now here's the thing, this is static, so it's not even showing up. When I do bird, for some reason the beak is not even showing up here. It's nowhere to be found. So what you can do is you can do beak like this, and watch, it's going to run without the object. Bird is because it's static, correct? Yes. So this is basically object-oriented programming in a nutshell. This is it. You're welcome. Let me